What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Today I'm gonna do a full review of Khalis Rich Oud. It's from their niche collection. I took my sweet time with this fragrance because one, it's a rarely talked about house, and two, this fragrance seemed pretty weird in the beginning. I had to let this bottle sit for a while and then go for it. So I put quite the dent. This is the beautiful bottle. And look at it, it's quite the amount of juice that I've used up. The box kind of looks like one of those Initia boxes, but it's not one of the best, but I wouldn't say it's one of the worst. It's pretty much paper and everything inside. So yeah, that's about it. I did post my first impression video quite a while back. Go ahead and check it out. So you can do a side-by-side comparison as to whether my opinion changed. So let's take a deep dive into Khalis Rich Oud, the notes. On the top, you've got black pepper, incense, and coffee. On the mids, you've got licorice, leather, and birch. And on the base, you've got oud, vetiver, cedarwood, and olibanum. Now, this particular fragrance has a combination of all these dense, opulent, resinous notes. What exactly does it smell like? So when you first spray Rich Oud, you will get this freshly grounded black pepper. The spicy freshness that wafts through the air when you've really ground up or beat up those black peppercorns. So you kind of get that fresh spiciness, like a hint of spicy zing that's coming through. The incense is more on the smoky side, yet it's not super uber smoky. So it's not gonna be in your face smoky, but it's there, it's right there. The coffee, I would say it's rather the used up ground coffee as opposed to the freshly ground one, if that makes any sense. So imagine you just prepared your coffee, and the residual coffee in the holder that you're about to throw out, that's the kind of smoky, woody kind of thing, this woody kind of smell that you will get from this particular fragrance. So overall, in the opening, you will get some tad bit of animalic vibe. Might smell a tiny tad bit skanky because again, the incense is working in a whole different way. Now, of course, further drying down, the licorice, the leather, and birch play a vital role. Now, the licorice adds to that sweet spiciness somewhere in the background. The leather is really smooth, it's luxurious, but again, it preserves that animalic vibe. Mild, but animalic. You will feel it, but it's gonna go away very soon. The birch tar or birch, whatever they used over here, it adds to more depth, darkness for this fragrance. Further drying down, the oud, vetiver, cedarwood, and olibanum is the main thing that's working in Rich Oud. Now, of course, the oud over here, it's not a really skanky one. Rather, I would say it's a very smooth, a really creamy, woody kind of texture on this oud. It's not skanky or, it's not gonna smell like barnyard. The vetiver adds a bit more darkness. The cedarwood is more on the creamy side, and the olibanum adds more depth, almost like a 3D effect with that resinous vibe. Overall, in my opinion, Rich Oud, you really need to wait for at least half an hour to an hour before this thing really settles on your skin and starts shining with all these wonderful notes. It smells creamy. Somewhere in the background, it has this mild tardiness. I don't know where it's coming from. It's almost as if there's some kind of a citrusy fruit going on in the back end. I'm not sure, guys. Drop a comment if you have tried this fragrance or anything from this brand. But the thing is, the woody components and the resinous components on the dry down is more on the creamier side. So it adds to a really nice ambery effect. There's no amber here, but you kind of get that ambery feeling to it. Very nice, very masculine. Projection. Let's talk about projection and performance. Projection is almost 1 to 2 hours. Really loud, very powerful. And it's very masculine leaning. So again, this is for somebody who's used to dense, opulent, and dark fragrances. This is the perfect fix for that craving, the dark fragrance cravings. And then talking about performance, with 6 to 7 sprays, this thing is gonna go way past 10 hours. This thing just lingers in the air. It just refuses to go away. Even after coming back from the office, and then after 10 hours almost, when I take a shower, this thing will still be there on your skin like a skin scent. So it's not gonna go away that soon. really nice quality, and it's almost like it. I mean, I was really skeptical about this particular brand because I've never seen anyone talk about this, but Khalis Rich Oud really surprised me because the quality is top notch, and again, because it's from their niche collection, so I'm safely assuming they did use niche quality materials, and they did prove it. Like, none of the fragrances, I bought 2 of them, I'll review the other one soon, but at least this one has no sharp edge. That's the best part. Like, nothing felt sharp, or the transitions were really smooth. It happened in series. Like, it's not like it's like dropping from there to here and then it's you're getting a mess of a fragrance. No, it's a really smooth transition. You get those notes, you feel those changes, and over time you'll have a wonderful feeling wearing Rich Oud from Khalis. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you have tried anything, heard about this brand. I'm pretty sure you may have not. Probably you're hearing it on my channel first, but yeah, I highly recommend you try this fragrance. I'll drop the website where I bought them from. Typically they go for around $110, but there are sales. The site offers sale prices, so I got them for I think $49 or $50 each. $55 each. So I think $50 is a very good price point for this fragrance. And also the bottle and everything is really high quality, except for the box, but that's okay. But the bottle, presentation, really nice. Really loving this fragrance. Guys, if you have made it this far, consider subscribing if you have not done so yet. Hit the thumbs up button if you like contents like these. And of course, drop a comment. Let me know if you have tried anything from the brand of Khalis. Let me know, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Please take care, stay safe, and all the best.